Hey there, boss lady. There may be some misconceptions about what the creator life is really like. So here's the truth about the creator life. There are huge roller coaster moments involved. Yes, you can make a lot of money on your own time with your own schedule, but during that time and on your own schedule, you have to create content that your target audience wants. You have to make sure that the content finds them, and you have to make sure that you are positioned to monetize or be monetized for that valuable content that you are creating. Can you do it? Yes, you can do it. That's the good news, but you need to know the truth about what you're getting into. Welcome to the Creator Playbook. Let's run the play. Real talk, the truth about the creator life is that it's work. It's a lot of work. But do I love the work? Yes, I do love the work because I get to have income and impact doing what I really love doing on my own terms. Like the other day, I was connecting with a client just to check in. I love to check in on my clients to keep them motivated, inspired, just to make sure they have that accountability piece to get done what they wanted to achieve. So I was checking on this client and she shared how she was having just a really rough day at work. I understand because I was a teacher. I do totally get it. After she began to kind of quickly describe what was going on in her day, she asked me how I was doing. And I had to be totally upfront and honest with her. So I told her the truth. I told her I was sitting on my sofa under a cozy blanket, sipping my favorite tea, listening to jazz while I was checking in on all of my clients. And then I said, this is what you have to look forward to. And then she replied, I am so jealous with all the fun, hilarious emojis. And I replied to her, don't be. And I said, don't be jealous for two very important reasons. Number one, all my days don't really look like this. Truth be told. And number two, straight up, I told her, you can have these days too. All the more reason to make your creator business a success. She finally replied, exactly. And I'll say the same thing to you, boss lady. You can have the creator life that you want so that your days will look like you want them to. It is a lot of work, but I'm going to share with you the play-by-play 3 action steps that you need to take to be a successful creator. And if you're willing to do the work, that creator life is for you. So here's what you need to do. Key step number 1, you have to create content that your target audience wants. Well, what does your target audience want? They want to do one of 3 things, or maybe all 3 of these things. They want to be able to solve a problem, achieve a goal, and get to their happy place. That's what people take out their credit card and pay money for. Now, the main go-to topics that are really lucrative that most people search for are on the topics of money, health, and relationships. But that does not mean that's what you should chase. You gotta do you, friend. What do you know a lot about? What is your area of expertise? And I guarantee you, there is a tribe out there. There is a group of people out there that are looking for you and want to hear what you have to say about what you know a lot about that can help them solve a problem, achieve a goal, and get to their happy place. If you can show them how to do any of those 3 things using your area of expertise, that's the content that you should be creating. Trust me on this. It doesn't matter if there are a billion people who want to know how to lower blood pressure. if you don't know that much about lowering blood pressure, if you don't have blood pressure and figure out a way to lower it in your own life, even if the information that you created was true, it won't come off as authentic. It won't come off as empathetic. It won't come off as believable or relatable. But when you create content around what you know for a fact works because you know it, because you've lived through it, because you are trained for it, because you have life experience with it, it is going to be so much more lucrative to you because your audience is going to get it. Hear me out. Just hear me out. Let's say, for instance, you love baking pies because you did it with your grandmother your entire childhood, and it was one of the most, or some of the most precious and loving and life-changing moments. And she really poured into you, made you feel special and honored and heard, and loved you all the while you were baking those pies. You didn't realize what was going on, but you got really good at baking the pies. All right, so now you are a pie baker. What you've mastered is the filling. The crust is not that great, but the filling though, is a groundbreaking, award-winning, change your life filling. You don't even have to know everything about baking pies. There are people out there who might already have the great crust part of the pie, but their filling might not be great. You need to create content about the filling. Be the filling. Be the filling. You get what I'm saying? Is any of this resonating? Hit that like button if I'm talking right today. Key number one, it doesn't matter how much content is being created around any type of billion-dollar topic. You be the filling and create content for what your target audience wants. You're well on your way to being a successful content creator because you're creating content that your audience wants. Key step number 2, make sure that your content finds them. Here's how. Consistently engage with your audience where they are. To truly connect with your audience, it is vital to engage consistently across the platforms where they spend the time. It could be various platforms. And you start with a deep search on where your target audience is consuming content about the content that you create. Whether that's YouTube, if they are on YouTube, be there. Thank y'all so much for being on a platform that I actually love being on. Hit that like button. But that's not all, not just the social media platforms or YouTube. What about niche forums that are centered around specific content, the kind of content that you created? Going back to the be the filling, because you're a great pie maker, there may be a forum out there, a community out there that is specifically designed for people who love the filling of pies. And when you find the platforms where your target audience are, post on these platforms regularly. Make it a priority to not only post, but interact with your audience there through comments, direct messages, live sessions. By showing up and engaging with your audience, you demonstrate that you value them, their opinions, their input, and you truly care. You truly care that they solve a problem, achieve a goal, or get to their happy place. That is really gonna make a huge difference for you as a content creator. But that's not all. Additionally, you can create content that addresses their specific pain points. So in other words, yes, create content around the specifics and the tactical information and steps about how to make this pie. They want that. But also get in and dig in to the other parts. Talk about the pain points. Talk about what you went through whenever you were mastering the filling of that pie. Talk about their interest and why they are creating those pies. And ask for feedback. Ask for feedback often, and then adjust your approach based on or according to the conversation, the rich conversations that you are having with your audience. Why? Because it helps build trust, it fosters a sense of community, and it keeps your audience coming back for more, making them more likely to support and share your enthusiastic content that you are sharing with them. And then step number 3, you have to make sure that you are monetized for that valuable content that you are creating. And you do that when you package your content based on what I call a creator-driven opportunity. Let's take a look at my creator-driven opportunities graphic so that you can see your options. Now, there are 7 different types of offers that you can create to surround that rich, valuable content of yours. You can create a subscription, a membership, a subscription ship, which is what I coined and built when I created my Cura Circle community. You also can offer a digital product, coaching, consulting, and or speaking. Now, it took some time, but I built all of these offers into my business, into my brand, to surround the content that I create for women of faith, entrepreneurs, online entrepreneurs who are content creators. Which are you building to monetize your content? Or if you're not there yet, which one is a good fit for you? Let me know in the comments. Now, there is one particular offer on the graphic that can get you monetized the easiest and the fastest. Do you know which one it is? Let me know in the comments what you think the answer is. What would truly be interesting is if you are already using this offer for your creator business, or if you're not yet, is it on your radar? Because it truly is the one on the graphic that will get you monetized the easiest and the fastest. Like, you can get monetized tomorrow with this particular offer. Let me know in the comments what you think. Now, the steps that I shared with you today is a really good sneak peek of what you will learn and do inside of my Cura Circle creator community. You can certainly take off and use the plays, the step-by-step plays that I shared with you today, but why do it alone? Building a profitable online business around your area of expertise is not something that you should do alone. It is really just too important. And there is a 6-figure coach challenge cohort that's coming up where I will coach women inside of the Cura Circle to become a successful online entrepreneur so that you can build wealth doing what you love. And we will start with that genius idea of yours. The 6-figure coach challenge is coming up real soon. You want to go ahead and get in there so that you can get all of the information, the pre-work, the build-up excitement that we have going on inside of the Cura Circle that's leading up to the cohort challenge. Join Cura Circle today to get in on it. You can get started today with my 7-day all-access pass. The link for that is in the description waiting for you. So now that you know the truth about what it takes to be about that creator life, you can see the potential for your life, right? You ready to go after it, right? Okay, you have the steps in this video. You have the 7-day all access pass to get more steps and support and access to me. You can also click on this video right here to get my 3-step content strategy to make 1,000 plus months. You got this because I got you. It's Angela here, and until next time, always be creating. Here's your video. Bye for now.